Payments, everyone's favorite. Prompt payment. What is prompt payment? In the contract, this prompt payment provision, item 9L, reads as follows. Measurement and payment requires prime contractors to pay all subcontractors, material suppliers, and truckers within 10 days from when a prime contractor receives a payment from the LG. Prime contractors must also pay any retainage, if held, on subcontractors' work within 10 days after satisfaction completion. What is satisfaction completion? It is accomplished when the subcontractor fulfills the contract requirements of the LG and subcontractor work, including submittal of all information required by the contract and the LG, and or the LG has inspected and approved the subcontractor's work. The prime contractor must and should incorporate the special provision item 9L into all subcontractor material purchase agreements, as we mentioned prior in the subcontract review. So when the LG assures that, once you get to the prompt payment, then the contract would have been compliant. How do we verify prompt payment certification? TxDOT has agreed with FHWA that during the course of the project, the prime must submit to the LG a prompt payment certification, often referred to as Form 2177. This must be submitted monthly and in the month following final acceptance. The LG will initiate the following action for receipt and review of the required certification form, thus meaning the LG will verify the form is received and any payments withheld are in dispute. If payment is withheld without a stated dispute, or the prime contractor fails to provide the monthly or final certifications, there are consequences. The LG must contact the prime with a reminder of his contractual obligation, and if necessary, must take administrative action. We cannot emphasize how critical it is that the 2177 come in monthly as required, and the 2177 is reviewed and any follow-up is required. The 2177 will also be very, very valuable if there should be DBE prompt payment complaints. Contractor complaints. What do you do? First, you must follow the prompt payment complaint procedures in TxDOT's Construction Contract Administration Manual, or at least we advise. It is an excellent guide. It has excellent conditions and tables of how to address prompt payment complaints. You must ensure subcontractors submit all complaints in writing. It's very, very valuable that this come in writing and it be addressed directly to the LG. Verify the department has approved the work in question. If the LG has paid for work or materials, determine if a dispute exists by referring to the 2177 prompt payment certification and any other supporting information. You must forward the subcontractor's letter of complaint to the prime contractor, and you must request payment or justification for non-payment. Again, these are some of the best practices, but in the guide and in the TxDOT CCAM is referred to, there is more conditions that would be required or recommended. Final reimbursement to prime contractor. This is very key and very crucial that the LG cannot make the final reimbursement to the prime contractor until the LG, 1, approves the completion of the project construction, receives and reviews all necessary documentation, including the DB program requirements. Also included in your payments is monitoring monthly progress reports. What is this? This is our running tally of the monthly payments that the prime makes to your committed DBEs. The prime contractor is required to submit monthly reports to the LG. Reports are due within 15 days after the end of the calendar month. Reports will be required until all DB subcontracting and material supply activities is completed. DB Progress Report, Form 4903, is to be used for monthly reporting. DB Final Report, SMS 4904, is to be used as a final summary of DB payments submitted upon completion of the project. It also will provide a certification of the final report of all goal acquired. One other caveat, and it's very rare that it happens, but if the DBE prime contractor, is a DBE, then the DB prime must submit a DB prime contractor payments to non-DB subcontractors for 902 to LG personnel.